While the consequences for victims of child sexual abuse material are devastating, it takes a great effort for parents and caregivers to understand what's at stake. And while early intervention services exist in the UK to stop those who view child images from becoming child abusers, those services are lacking in South Africa. Masa Kekana sets the local scene.
We've all had to adjust to life under lockdown. With nowhere to go and the novelty of baking banana bread wearing off, we're spending more time on the internet, connecting with friends virtually, and it's easy entertainment for the kids.
Working and learning from home has seen many households improve their internet connectivity, getting faster Wi-Fi and upgrading their internet connectivity devices. While the internet is a useful tool, sexual predators have also had more ready access to children, teens and young adults.
So if you look at sexual predators that are out there, they actually entice children to post certain things that they wouldn't normally do. You know, pictures that put them in a compromising position, and that could be used in a child pornography site.
Cybersecurity expert Richard Frost warns that sexual predators are becoming bolder online.
In South Africa, it's becoming more and more common. Last year, there was quite a few predators that were actually arrested. The South African police and the FBI are working closer together. So the common point is social media.
Within the South African Police Service's Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences Unit, the Serial and Electronic Crime Investigations Unit, or SECI, has been making inroads, specialising in cybercrime and child pornography.
A lot of the takedowns that have been happening recently of cyber predators had some involvement in the dark web, and a lot of it, again, is in South Africa.
In major operations in Gauteng last year, SECI cracked down on sexual predators, arresting 5 individuals for the possession of explicit child abuse content. The Economist Intelligence Unit's Out of the Shadow Index ranks South Africa as 16th out of 60 countries for responsiveness to child sexual exploitation. While legislation like the Cybercrimes Bill aims to give law enforcement agencies like SECI the power to investigate, search, access and seize digital information, even on platforms like WhatsApp, high-level implementation and crackdown lag behind. Clinical psychologist Navlika Ratanji says the taboo surrounding these kinds of activities helps to keep potential threats under a veil of secrecy.
You know, one of the questions that also commonly gets asked is, do people openly disclose that they're interested in child pornography? And I wouldn't say it's something that is disclosed up front. But I think what it does raise is the whole issue of what's known as the AAA engine. There's an increase in accessibility, there's an increase in affordability, and there's an increase in anonymity.
In the past, pornography was primarily available in more traditional forms of media. Ratanji warns that with connectivity to the World Wide Web through smartphones, porn is increasingly accessible.
Gone are the days of strict age restriction on adult content. Today, all you need is a smartphone.
How easy is it for you to access adult content on the internet?
How easy?
Yeah.
On a scale of 10, 10.
Oh, really? So 10 being that it's that easy.
It's on the internet, how hard could it be?
Younger and more impressionable children are using smartphones, making them susceptible to potential predators. Ratanji says whilst parents cannot always monitor what kids are doing online, she stresses developing transparent conversations on having an online presence.
And that's why it's important to create that open dialogue and open conversation around the dangers of the internet, broadly speaking. So it's not just relating to pornography. There's so many other things that become dangerous.
My concern is when kids are posting innocent bikini pics or just innocent fun, and that is taken by a stranger, for instance, if they have a public account, it's not private.
You want to make sure that settings are private. Your children should only allow access to people that they know, that they've met face to face. If you have an uncle who keeps asking you about your bikini pics, there's a problem there as well. If certain conversations are making the children feel uncomfortable or making them feel different to what they would normally, tell them to back off, close it and come speak to your parents.
Whilst the internet and social media allows us to connect and share details of our lives, recent trends are pointing to the fact that the danger can be right under your nose.
Thank you for watching our stories here online, and please subscribe below to become part of our YouTube community and be notified when we upload our latest content.